1, 2, check 1, 2. Lesson 113, writing mixed numbers as improper fraction. So this picture in the first one shows 1 and 1/2 shaded circles. Let me shade them so that that is true. Oh, I hope that didn't make it blurry. All right, 1 and 1/2 shaded circles. 1 and 1/2. All right. How many half circles are shaded? So we see 1, 2, 3 half circles are shaded. So 1 and 1/2 whole circles are shaded. But if we're counting, look at the denominator is half because each of these circles is divided into half. That is also 3 halves, right? Because you do the denominator times the whole number plus the numerator. So the denominator times the whole number is 2 times 1, which is 2, plus the numerator is 3, so it equals 3 halves are shaded. All right, we have converted this improper fraction to a mixed number by dividing. In this lesson, we are going to practice writing mixed numbers as improper fractions. We will use this skill later when we learn to multiply and divide mixed numbers. So this is a stepping stone to the next harder things we're going to do. So you need to learn this and get it down. To help us understand changing mixed numbers into fractions, we can draw pictures. Here, we're going to show the number 2 and 1/4 using shaded circles. Okay, so we have 2 shaded circles, and then we have to divide this into fourths to make our 1/4 shaded circle, right? To show 2 and 1/4 as an improper fraction, we divide the whole circles into the same size pieces. Okay, so we have to divide these whole circles into the same size pieces as that one, so into fourths. And then we count how many fourths are shaded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That equals 9/4. Also, the trick I told you before, multiply the denominator times the whole number, which is 8, and then add the numerator, which is 9. Okay? To show 2 and 1/4 is an improper fraction, we divided the circles into the same size pieces, and then we counted them. All right, so example 1. Name the number of shaded circles as an improper fraction and as a mixed number. Okay, so I'm going to show you how many there are. 2 wholes and 1/2. Okay, so the trick that the book wanted to tell you is that in order to find the mixed number, what you need to do is divide them all into half and then count how many halves there are. So this equals 2 and 1/2 as the mixed number, and as the improper fraction, it would be how many halves are there total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's 5 halves. Okay. You're not going to make it the total number of, you're not going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts, so it's going to be 5, 6. No, 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 no. You still see how many parts is one whole circle divided into. They're all divided into halves, so 2 is your denominator. And how many halves are shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Example 2. Change 2 and 1/3, so that tells you you're going to have to divide them all into thirds. All right, into an improper fraction. So you have 2, 1, 2, and 1/3 as an improper fraction. So 2 and 1/3, this is the mixed number. And an improper fraction, it's improper because the numerator is bigger than the denominator, and we know we can change that into a mixed number, but it's called an improper fraction. So we know 3 is the denominator because that's how many parts we have, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Also, 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1 is 7. All right, now for your lesson practice, For problems A through C, name the number of shaded circles as an improper fraction and a mixed number. So, for A, we have 1 whole and 1/4. I'm sorry, 3/4. For B, we have 3 wholes and 1/2. And for C, we have 2 wholes and 2/3. All right, so now you need to change these into mixed numbers and improper fractions. Write them as mixed numbers and improper fractions. And then D, E, and F, change each mixed number to an improper fraction. D, 4.5, E, 1 2/3, F, 2 3/4, and G, 3 1/8. You can remember, you can draw out the pictures to help you, or you can remember my trick with multiply the denominator times the whole number and add the numerator. Either way you want to do it. All right, have a great day.